Hey everybody, it's mylaskiii. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video is going to be 10 tips for upcoming freshmen coming from someone who just left freshman year and going into sophomore year. I thought this would be a really good video to do. I know it's still June. A lot of us don't go back to school till August, September, but I know like when I was a 8th grader coming into a freshman year, I was already watching videos around this time because I was so excited, so nervous. Just like for freshman years, because it's like so much, it's like a whole different experience. So I thought I'd come in here and tell you 10 tips and just come on here telling y'all some things I wish somebody told me when I was going into freshman year. Before this video gets started, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed to me already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I just hit 10K, so thank y'all all so much for that again. Yeah, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed, just go ahead tap the button. Thank you. Y'all tapped it yet? Y'all anyways, so I have all the tips written down in my little notebook. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be a little bit of a series, back to school series. It's gonna be the first video because y'all know I'm gonna do a get ready with me, a prep, what's in my book bag, all that. So be prepared for those videos in the upcoming months. But for now, we're gonna do the tips for upcoming freshmen. And this really could not be just freshmen, just tips in general for when you're going back to school. But I'm just saying, like, these tips are kind of specifically catered to freshmen, but a lot of them are also general. So first one is, don't be nervous, because I mean, of course, being nervous is like a normal human reaction, especially for a first day of school, but don't let it like overtake you. And something that helped me to not be as nervous is just to remember that it's everybody's first day, so everybody's going through the same feelings as you are. Everybody's going into a new school, everybody is new. Like, it's not only you, like, you're not the only one. So that kind of helped me just not to be as nervous. High school is not like the TV shows at all. It's really, I feel like the difference from middle school to high school is just people are like a little, majority people are more mature. It's definitely not like the TV shows, but to a certain degree it is though. Like in a TV show, it'll be like a lunch table with the jocks hang out. You come over, like they'll be like, ugh, get away from me, you're not an athlete, da, da, da. Like, it's not like that. Like, it will be a table where a whole bunch of like athletes sit, but that's because they friends, they all friends. Like, it's not like, people are not as rude, I feel like, as it be in TV shows, just for me and my experience. But I'm not even gonna lie, everybody does not like, people do not like the freshmen. Like, I'm already a sophomore and I don't even like freshmen. So you are the most hated in your school, but like, it's because you're 14. You're 14 years old going to school with 18-year-olds. So it's like the maturity level is very different. But don't expect the seniors and like all that to just be like, okay, they're not finna be bullying you and pushing you into lockers like in TV shows. But it's like, they're not finna be like friendly, I guess. They're just gonna be like, oh, that's a freshman. But be careful for them upperclassmen boys, for the girls, and for the boys too. For boys watching this, them girls, upperclassmen girls do be looking down. I'm gonna get into that later though. Second tip is to be prepared. Make sure you're prepared. So I know you already watching this video, so like you are trying to get prepared, but I'm telling you right now, be prepared. Get your school supplies ready. You already know. I don't know if every school does this, but my school does. They have an open house where they give you like a school supplies list. It show you where your classes are. You can meet your teachers before the first day of school, normally like that first week before you go back to school. Just make sure you got all your school supplies. School supplies I would say that I wish I got extra of is pencils. Y'all, I swear by the end of the year, no, not even by the end of the year, by second semester I had no pencils. Like, I would literally be using the same pencil. I would say 4 packs of pencils, use 2 for first semester and 2 for second semester. Like, buy supplies for both semesters because it's not gonna last you, like, I swear. And then people be asking for one and I'm not the type to say no if I have one, so like I be giving them out and then they don't be giving them back. So it's just like, make sure you buy them pencils. Another thing I would say to buy is folders. Yo, I wish I bought folders. So I wish I bought a folder for every class. Like, that's maybe just a personal preference for me, but folders are really like good and easy to organize your classwork in. Tell me why. I used a folder, one folder for all my classwork, and it was so hard. Like, I don't know why I did that. So I would say buy a folder for every single one of your classes, or if you're a binder type of person, then use a binder and make sure it's all divided up to each class. Because y'all, I was so unorganized and just, it was bad, and I would lose stuff all the time. So another thing with being prepared is having an emergency kit. Y'all know emergencies happen. For my girls, let me tell y'all a little bit of some stuff that could be in an emergency kit, and for boys too. Emergencies happen to everyone, but so pads, tampons, all that type of stuff, deodorant, gum, hand sanitizer, wipes. What does that say? Wipes. Oh, hair ties. Yes, hair ties, money, charger, medicine like Advil, Tylenol, all that, perfume, and band-aids. So like that's just a little bit of general stuff, but you know there's a whole bunch of other YouTube videos online where you can really get in depth of stuff you need. But I'm just saying, make sure you have emergency kit prepared. Tip is to start off organized. Start off on top of your A game with everything. So if you just got off a summer break, you're not really like tired or drained yet, so use that as your advantage and just start off really like organized on your A game with your grades good. It's really important to like use your time efficiently and just manage everything efficiently while you still can, because school gets draining. At least for me it did really easily. Like by, I swear, November I was like, all right. So I'm just saying, like, make sure you're doing that extra credit, because it don't, like, you're really not that tired yet, so you could do it. So if you got any extra credit assignment, be like, hey, I'll take it. Just get your grades as high as they can, because when you start to slack off, because that's a normal thing, you start to slack off in the middle of the school year, your grades are already high, so it won't be as bad. Like, it won't hurt you as much, because grades matter, y'all. Grades matter freshman year. Don't think grades don't matter, because I know a lot of people, a lot of upperclassmen where freshman year they slacked off, and then come senior year, their freshman year GPA affects their whole overall GPA, and they don't get into the college they want to, or they're not really satisfied with their ending grade just because freshman year they slacked off and they just didn't know what to expect. Yeah, just make sure you come in onto that mindset like, all right, make sure you set your goals in the beginning of the school year, like, oh, okay, all A's and B's, like realistic goals, and just stick to them. Fourth tip is to join a school club or team. It's a really easy way to make friends and find your group of people. I joined a cheer team, track team, flag football team, so I did a whole bunch of stuff, and it really helped me to like, yeah, I just realized the camera was crooked the whole time. I really hope that didn't bother y'all, but I'm not finna redo that whole 15 minutes I just did talking. So we're just gonna start. I'm sorry for the camera being a little crooked. Joined a whole bunch of stuff. I even did like some clubs too. Like I was in an AP club, I was thinking about doing a Spanish club, I was in Black Student Union. So I really was doing a whole bunch of stuff. For a long time it was like hard for me to like step out my comfort zone and stuff like that. Freshman year my mindset was just like, okay, I'm only a freshman once and I might not have this opportunity again, so I might as well do all I can because I'm only 14, I'm 15 once. I just joined a whole bunch of stuff and I made a whole bunch of friends from it, and I literally learned a whole bunch of stuff that I probably would never know if I didn't join that club or team. My tips, this is probably one of my like biggest tips, is to join a club or join a team that you're interested in. Like, it's honestly, the worst thing is that it can just not be for you and you just don't do it the next year. Like, fifth tip is to stay away from drama. This is a really, I feel like everybody says this, but I'm gonna tell you how important it is. Like, it's really hard to get wrapped up in it and want to just know. I don't know if y'all school is like this, but a lot of schools in my area are like, it's one high school but it'll be like 2-3 middle schools, so it's a bunch of like clash that just come in, so that can like lead to a lot of fights and a lot of tension. Just remove yourself from any situation, like any type of drama. Like, don't even gossip. Don't be that girl who just gossip about everybody, be talking about everybody, just like, and everybody don't like on the low. Like, it's not a good look and it's not cute, and it's just, what's the point? Like, just mind your business, because I swear people will be in your business. That is the like biggest thing, but they do not need to know your business. Don't go around telling your business, because not everybody is your friend. Like, even if you vent to somebody, vents go into other rooms. People will tell your business and have no remorse about it, and you find, and then you will never know until like somebody will slip up and say something. It's like, how did you even know that? I didn't tell you. Like, I'm so serious. And y'all, fights, they probably triple your high school year, because people be fighting. Do not get in no fight, bro. Come on, y'all know better than that. That's so like ugly. Like, pretty girls do not fight, y'all. If it come down to it, do what you gotta do. Someone swing first, do what you gotta do. Rise above that, be the bigger person, because at the end of the day, it's not cute to be messy. Don't be on live. Just like, have some self-respect. And it's kind of mean to say, but like, I know a lot of folk out here that like, I just be looking at their story, I'm like, you really posting all this on you? Like, it's really a mindset you need to have, and not a lot of people have it, so I can't even try to explain it. But like, just be respectful of yourself and about other people. Don't post, and please don't ever send nudes. I know that was kind of random. Don't ever send nudes. Okay, I don't promise you, but like, there's a very high likely chance that they'll get out, because y'all, boys ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. You probably will get cheated on. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I'm telling the truth, like, boys are really not nothing, especially with these immature mindsets. Because if y'all know, girls mature way faster than boys. We hit puberty way faster than boys do. They're immature. They still have that middle school mindset while you got that high school mindset. We're gonna get into all the rest of stuff in another tip, but I just say stay away from all that. Prioritize things that matter, okay? This is a little random, but know your worth. Know what's worth you arguing about. Rumors gonna happen. Like, I swear, y'all, if people be talking, people gonna talk regardless, so do what you want. You know what I'm trying to say? But also have respect for yourself. My 7th tip is keep a routine. So this is another thing I had like trouble on, is I really have a hard time waking up in the morning. So like I probably went to school late like 100 times, no joke. I think I had like 60 absences, but that's like period absences, it's not whole day absences. So I was really bad with that, and just even my whole sleep schedule and all that. I used to sleep in so bad. So I say it's really important to keep a routine. Try out new things the first couple weeks of school and figure out what works for you. Like what time you need to wake up in the morning. Morning showers that you better if you want to eat breakfast. Just like kind of experiment the first couple weeks. And then once you got it, stick to it and be consistent with it, because I wish I did that. So my 8th tip is to prioritize school. Do not go boy crazy, because it's going to be a lot of new faces. 3 other grades. It's going to be sophomore, juniors, and seniors. It's gonna be a whole bunch of new faces, and it might be a little hard for y'all. But do not go boy crazy. I know so many girls that are boy crazy, and it's just, I just be like, and don't let no boy sweet talk you into doing anything you're not comfortable with. Just know your boundaries, set them, and stick to them. Don't let anybody push them or go over them. I don't care if they're the finest person on earth. So just really be conscious, because boys really will not care about your feelings, and will really only want one thing. So if you do end up getting into a relationship, because I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm in a relationship, so it's like I can't really talk. So like to be in a relationship, you gotta have that certain mindset to not let it like distract you from other things that are important, like school. So like just make sure you got your priorities straight. Your boyfriend should never be like first. Like at this age, your boyfriend should not be first. School, your family, all that. Don't let it cloud your mind, because it's really easy for it to. I'm not gonna lie, y'all probably will go boy crazy over some boy, because it's a phase that everybody goes into. It's a canon event. I know y'all been seeing that since like it's a canon event. Just be careful, okay? That's all I say. I don't want y'all to get messed over and get y'all feelings hurt, because it is not a good feeling, trust me. So next tip is to embrace the change and start of new beginnings. Use freshman year as like a restart, and like enter a new era of yourself. Like I dyed my hair, I started kind of finding my sense of style. I found things I like to do, like YouTube, and I feel like I really entered a new era into freshman year, and it was a really great thing for me. And even just like restarting, like making new friends and trying new things, and just seeing what I like and what I don't like, because that's really what high school is all about. I mean, not really all about, it's about getting your education, but like the other side of that. So try a new hair color, try a new sense of style, like try new things. Don't just stay in your shell and stay in your little bubble. Like step outside of it, because you never know that, and you might find something that like really fits you, or you really like it, but you'll never know if you ain't try it. Make the best out of every situation you're in. So let's say you end up going to a class with a girl you don't like. Don't just be like, oh my gosh, this class is just gonna be the worst. Just don't talk to them. Just go find somebody else. Go try to make a new friend that's somebody else, or even better, like try to just talk things out with them. Like just trying to make the best out of every situation you in. Don't just be miserable and stay miserable. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, this is actually the last tip. Be nice. Being stank, y'all, is ugly. Like it's not cute. Like if a girl smiles at you in the hallway, smile back. Like you all, like I understand everybody being in their mood sometimes, but like be nice. Like don't just be stank and just uptight. It's not cute. Like girl asks you for a pencil, yeah, give a girl a compliment in the hallway. Like you never know, someone might be going through the worst day of their lives. Like someone might find out just the worst news, and then that little compliment, oh I like your shirt, it might have just brightened their day and just made them smile a little bit. Like they could have just, you never know what someone's going through. So, and that's just a thing that's really just important to me, just in general. And then another thing is be nice to the teachers, y'all, because them teachers might help you out. They will help you out. I'm serious, y'all. Be nice. Be that good morning. Say yes ma'am. Raise your hand. Be respectful. Being mean to a teacher is not cute at all. Like at all. be nice to the teachers, because y'all, I had an 89 and I was nice to my teacher and she ended up raising to a 90. That's really just a teacher thing, but I'm just saying, like, they will, if you're nice to them, it could pay off in the future when you might need it. So just don't be, even if you're having a bad day, like, don't take it out on your teachers. Like, nobody likes, okay, not nobody, but like majority of the people don't like being in school, but they don't want to go to work either, you know, but they get paid to teach y'all. So it's like, you might as well just suck it up and be nice, you know, because they might be annoying and they aggravate, and just, what's it called, kill them with kindness. All right, so then I just have some other miscellaneous tips I'm just gonna talk about. I'm not gonna really get into it. So 1, don't skip class. This is kind of a given. I know so many people that skip class and I've seen their grades. Don't skip class. 2, don't hesitate to ask for help. I wish somebody told me this, y'all, because I'm not a really outgoing person. Like, I realized I had to be. Like, I ain't hear what the teacher said. I'm gonna have to, like, I didn't want to, but if I didn't ask the girl next to me for what she just said, then I would never know it, and then that could be a missed question on the test. Don't tell your business. I already said that. Be a friend, because you never know who might need one. I just know, like, if you see somebody and you see, like, everybody kind of got their groups and they don't, like, be like, hey, you want to be in my group, or you know what I'm trying to say? Like, be a friend, because you never know what someone's going through. I kind of already said that. Another thing is, people change. You might outgrow your friend. I sure did. I definitely outgrew. Okay, I didn't really outgrow my middle school friends, but I definitely outgrew my elementary school friends. Of course, they still cool people and I love them, but I really felt like I just outgrew them, and we're just not as close as we used to be. And that's what happens. I mean, people change. Not everyone is worth your time also. So just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna really go into what this video is gonna be a whole very long, but if y'all have any questions, please DM me. My DMs are open on Instagram. You could make a comment. If you want it to be a little more private, you could DM me on Instagram, like I said. But I'm very open. I'm a very open book, and I also like love giving like tips and like other stuff like that, and advice. I feel like I'm a good advice giver. So if y'all ever need anything, like, I promise you I'm here. People who are meant to stay in your life will stay in your life. Like, if they leave, let them leave. Nothing will matter in 5 years, so don't let the fear of embarrassment or failure stop you from doing anything. Yes, this is very important. Nothing will matter in 5 years. So if you thinking, let's say, like, this is something that I really was stuck on, like, trying to for homecoming, y'all. I was so scared of like the fear of failure and not like getting elected or whatever, or getting voted for homecoming, but I ended up doing it, and I ended up like, you never know. And even for the people who didn't get elected, they still got 3 more years, and they still got the exposure, and it's just, nothing will matter in 5 years. So just think it as that. I don't want to go into it because this video is getting kind of long, so I don't want to. Okay. So this is my last thing I'm gonna say is, a lot is being thrown at you. A lot. Like, it's a whole bunch of new experience. You might go through a whole bunch of new changes, even with your body and your friend group. Just remember to take a breather and just take a moment for yourself. I always take a day, like every 2 weeks, a mental day. Like, I might not go to school. I might go get my hair done, or like watch a movie, or just do some like self-care. It's really easy to just like procrastinate and get your mental health so wrong. Like, y'all, second semester, like through that March, April, I think my mental health was the worst it's ever been. Like, I was so drained. It's so easy to get drained, and days will start to feel so repetitive. But like, try new things, spice things up, go to the gym in the morning, do a run in the morning. Life is only boring if you make it boring. So I think that is the end of this video. This video is low-key kind of long, and I had a lot to talk about, and I feel like I still have 1,000 more things to tell y'all. So like I said, my DMs are always open for any questions. Just let me know. I literally respond to all my DMs. Yeah, my Instagram is in my bio. It's mylaskiii with 3 eyes. I really hope it helped you, and good luck on your freshman year. I'm super excited for you in these new beginnings, and I hope you have a great school year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.